good night, I think, in Europe, almost night. So we're here in Mexico. This is the networking for Mexico City, or as we are showing what's new in Mexico City, what's new in the world of Mexico. Just a quick note for everyone that it's in Mexico. We are going to have a networking event uh, on Thursday. It will be a live 2 hour networking event prior to a event of Raising Up that it's called a Consejo, that it's a meeting with other members of Global Chamber and clients of Raising Up, and we exchange uh, points of view or on our businesses and points of view of what do what do we business owners struggle with, and we exchange opinions. So that's if you want to if you're here in Mexico, if you want to meet, please let us know, and we will be glad to invite you. So let's start on
Um,
what.
Gabriel, first of all, can we promote Edna, Jesus, and Sandra as panelists too, please? It's
I can.
possible. Okay, so
Myla, can you do that for us, please?
Myla, will you help us, please?
I sent her an invite.
Thank you. Um, so let's start with what's going on around our businesses, and let's start a presentation of businesses and what are we working on right now, and if there is something that as international community we are looking for help here in Mexico. Just a quick note, a quick news of what's going on in Mexico. Last week, we were talking with Enrique Cantu, a member of Global Chamber in Oaxaca, and he was telling us about the great opportunities that are opening in Mexico through the new part of the train, the transcontinental train, and the opportunities that in Oaxaca as real estate and providers of logistics are starting to create there. So if you're in that business or you're interested in creating more um, or knowing more a little bit of what's going on, please contact Enrique Cantu of Oaxaca. So let's start with one round of what's going on in your business, in your world. So Emily, let's start with you, then Abram. What's going on with you in your world, and how can we help you to achieve that?
Emily is going first.
Mm, let's start with you, Abram, that you have a.
Okay, thank you. Nice to meet you all. My name is Abraham Gaifman. I'm the founder of a small consultancy firm. Called Gaifman Consulting. I am a marketeer with over 30 years of career, and I'm specialized on building digital marketing strategies for mid-sized companies. I'm also I also help sell B2B sales teams with digital selling strategies and enablements. I also help B2C companies with their e-commerce strategy as well. And recently, alongside with two more Global Chamber colleagues, we started a new company. It's called FX AI. It's an AI and automation services in entrepreneurship. So What I'm looking here is to get to know you all. In case you hear close to you any possible opportunity for consulting or companies that need digital strategy or marketing support, and or even a CMO, fractional CMO, please let me know. And I work all my life for a multinational company, so I'm fluent in English, so I'm capable of doing business overseas. Thank you, Gabriel.
Thank you. Abraham, a little bit of just to get a little bit more on the knowing part. What's a fractional CMO? What kind of company will ask for services of a fractional CMO?
Great question. Thank you. Sometimes a mid-sized company is not able to hire an experienced chief marketing officer. So what I usually offer to mid-sized companies is to build a plan and to spend a few hours every week as their CMO part-time. So they can hire an experienced chief marketing officer at a lower price, a lower cost.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much. So let's continue. Emily, are you able to speak right now?
Oh, yes, I can
Oh,
speak.
perfect.
I can start my video. And so I'm in Puerto Vallarta right now, and I live here and in Naples, Florida. But I've worked for 40 years, and I've worked at the U.S. International Monetary Fund in the board. I was the first U.S. director at the EBRD in London. And then I went to Citibank. We merged with and became Citigroup. And I was working in the World Trade Center on September 11th. So I became a member of the 9/11 Commission, which wrote the report to President Bush on the story of the day. And I interviewed all the companies that day. And they said, how would we be prepared for something like this? And there were no standards for them to be prepared for anything, let alone a terrorist attack. But doesn't matter if it's a terrorist attack, an earthquake, a hurricane, a fire, or your own screw up. You've got to have a plan and you have to practice it. So that's what I'm doing now. I did capital raising I started my own company in 2009, and I've done capital raising. I lived in Kuwait, I lived in Singapore, I lived in Italy, I lived in France, I lived in England. I have a British passport as well because I worked in London long enough to get one. And so I'm just doing business continuity for blockchain and crypto companies right now, because I've been in blockchain and crypto since 2019. The whole international payment system is going to fundamentally change, and it's going to be tokenized, and it's going to be quite interesting. So that's where I am right now. I don't have any clients because nobody thinks that business continuity is required. And it is, because whenever you have a disruption, you have to keep going. For example, I was head of investor relations at Barclays Bank in London after Citi, because I created Citigroup's partnership with the United Nations World Food Program and spent a year in Rome. And I came back and there was no job. So I got fired, so to speak. And so then I went to Barclays and I was asked John Varley, the CEO, if we could do a full building evacuation. He said, why would we do that? I said, well, if you'd like to listen to the Cantor Fitzgerald guy right before he died, I can play you that tape because I have it. And he said, okay, we'll do it. So we did the full building evacuation. We got down to the bottom, and guess what? Our IDs did not let us out the door. They only let us in. So we would
Okay.
all died, right? If you don't practice your plans, whatever it is, you won't make it. So that's what I'm doing now. I've been in blockchain and crypto since early 2019 with a startup. It did an ICO. And I've been a regulator and I've been regulated, so I get it. But And MiCA, the European law, has a business continuity plan required, but no one ever asks whether it's really done or if they've practiced or anything, but it
Okay.
is law.
Okay. And what are you looking for? What
I'm
kind of?
looking for clients
Yep.
because nobody thinks it's important. And I speak all over the place. I spoke in London in April. I spoke in London in November. I speak all over the place, but it just doesn't seem to register. So maybe I'm not titling it correctly or something, but I don't know. But
Oh, okay. Let's. I will contact you with someone that it was doing something specifically for one industry. That it was
Mhm.
the logistic industry with this uh, trouble of the war and the closes of the of of the coast in Iran. So he was commercializing this kind of in pl emergency plans. So I will contact you with him.
Okay.
So okay.
So I was in Mexico City last week, by the way. And
Oh, you should call us.
I went to the palace. I went up to the palace. It was beautiful. Long walk up there, but and
Okay.
it was really gorgeous. I love Mexico City. It's a great place. But I gave a talk there too. The Association for Women in Crypto
Mm,
set up a Mexican chapter.
okay.
So that's why I went. But
Oh,
yeah.
great. Great, great. Let's continue with and for everyone in the room, please start putting your LinkedIn contact and WhatsApp if you want, and email, so people in the room can contact you directly and you can start having conversations. Please. I incentivize a lot of you to please continue the conversation after these meetings, because through conversations, through relationships, that's how we strengthen our network. That's how we connect with people. Remembering that in Global Chamber, we incentivize connecting with the right person with warm introductions. And you cannot have a warm introduction if you don't have anything to talk with someone. So please present yourself, introduce yourself in the chat, and please continue the conversation there. Let's continue with Crum. How are you, Crum? How are you doing in this supplement business, and what are you looking for in Mexico? How can we help you? Tell us a little bit about the company that you represent, and if there is any challenge or anything that from Mexico we can introduce you to or we can help you with.
Hello, everyone. It's very nice to be with you. My name is Krum and I'm from Bulgaria. It's a small country in Southeastern Europe. We are a producer of food supplements, phytoadditives, herbal extracts, and enzymes. We have two factories. One is for herbal extracts and one is for food supplements. We also export phytoadditives for chicken, pigs, and all kinds of animals, especially in Asia. But we are also very interested for partners. It's poultry farms, cow farms, all kinds of farms which produce food and meat. So we have very innovative and good products for animal products, feed additives with natural extracts. Our key is to find the customers in Mexico, especially distributors, because they have to register our products, no other way. and they also have to distribute it to retailers and others. For food supplements, we produce food supplements for sport and health. Especially our food supplements is we make from natural herbs, and it's a very small company in Europe make such supplements in completely closed production circle. So from the extract to the analysis and the final product, we follow all the process, and the activity of our products is very high, and we have really excellent products, organic, 100% natural and clean. Our food supplements, for our food supplements, we looking distributors, fitness distributors. Fitness distributors is the first, also sport distributors, sport trainers, sports association, because a lot of customers buy our products for the sports teams, football, basketball, volleyball. We have customers in all areas in the sport. Also, we make pharmacy supplements, but they are not so strong target group. So our strong is the gym stores, gym supplement, gym wholesalers, fitness wholesalers, and sport wholesalers. This is it's a long process. We are exporting 30 countries our food supplements, and it's take a lot of time to find the customers, but we really have a very big grow in the last year. I say 3-4 times up. And slowly we want to go also. We are cover the European market with food supplements and the Asian market with feed additives, but now want to cover American market, and I think will take a time, but all your reference, it's welcome. I have LinkedIn profile. I have also email. If someone is interested, I'm open it for one-to-one meeting. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, Krum. I'll keep you posted if there is anyone in the gym businesses or the interesting of having a conversation with you about this importing and distributing your products. So let's continue with another. We have three Jesus Gutierrez. I know that this is smiling guy. It's Jesus. So tell us a little bit about your business, Jesus, and what you're looking for in Mexico. How can we help you?
Hola, Gabriel. Thank you very much for. Sorry about because I have redundancy for communication stuff, but it's a pleasure to meet you, Pablo. How are you? The rest of the teams. Thank you for the invitation. I'm Jesus Gutierrez. I'm representing a U.S. company based in Jupiter, Florida. We are Samsung Mobile Point of Sales, the main partner for U.S. and I'm responsible for all Latin American market, and we are focused on giving the customers, mainly in the retail industry and also healthcare, the possibility to go and go mobility in a big sense of talking about customer engage services, field services, etc. So we are starting operations in Mexico and Latin America, and I have been working with IT in the main, enterprise software companies for a long time. So Oracle, SAP, marketing platforms, CRMs, RFPs from all the back end to the front end regarding end-to-end processes and including fidelity and AI. So anything that you may need regarding technological platforms or development or supporting or implementation, I can help you. It was very interesting, but you were talking about Chrome. I think that in Mexico is we have a kind of new everyone is going to healthcare and to gyms and to I cannot tell you the market in Mexico is huge. We are 100 million in population, and just in Mexico City we are 22 million people. So everyone is looking for having some a healthy style of life, and all these young people is looking for the young people goes to bars and to have fun at night, but mainly they are focused on healthcare, on fitness, on going to the gym. The meetings right now are in the cafeteria that is near to the gym. So uh, I'm looking for helping you also in that part. But my core is, as I was mentioned, we are the main distributor of Samsung Korea in US, and I'm starting operations in Mexico for any kind of devices, hardware, software, payments, platforms, etc. Uh, I will put my data in the chat, Gabriel, as you requested. Thank you very
Yes.
much again for the invitation, my friend.
Thank you, Jesus. And please send me a WhatsApp so I can introduce you to Roberto Huerta, the new member of Global Chamber Mexico City. He is an expert on implementing automatization on small businesses. He has the license of Odoo, but I think uh, having a conversation with you of you doing the hardware and distributing the hardware, maybe it can be helpful for him.
Absolutely, yes.
Yep.
I also know very well the platform. Just I am also a consultant for small businesses, and we are just implementing an Odoo platform in a small business for, I mean, $1
Yep.
million revenue a year. But yeah, I mean, the intention here, we are as integrators, we can put all the pieces together. We have a middleware that can be an orchestrator from back office to front office, and for all the platforms around, a mobile point of sales, or any kind of contact that you may have, like a cashier or whatever, with
Mhm.
end user, and also for mobility all around the country and in country with this mobile point of sales, tablets, phones. Samsung first, but I'm being agnostic. I can also integrate another brands.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you.
Let's continue with Pablo. Tell us, Pablo, what does Racing Up and yeah, how can we help you?
Okay. Thank you very much, Gabriel. Hello, everyone. My name is Pablo Quevedo, Deputy Director at the Global Chamber Mexico City and CEO at Racing Up. And at Racing Up, we help leaders and teams regain clarity and execution capacity in complex environments. Through conscious flow driven systems, we enable organizations to prioritize better, move better with more flow, turn effort into real sustainable results. So we work directly with leadership teams, combining agility systems, thinking, and conscious decision making. If you're dealing with too many priority or low execution, it's worth having a conversation with us. Thank you very much, Gabriel.
Thank you, Pablo. Okay, let's continue with Marisa. Nice to meet you. Please introduce yourself. What do you do, and how can we help you?
Hello, good morning. Nice to meet you. My name is Marisa Ortiz. I am connecting from San Antonio, Texas. I'm originally from Torreón, Coahuila, Mexico. So I wasn't sure if the meeting was going to be in Spanish or in English.
Me neither. So it depends on.
Okay, because I
You
was
can speak
present.
you can speak Spanglish and it's okay.
Spanglish.
Yes.
I was present in the last Globinar with Andy. And that was 100% in Spanish, right? So I wasn't sure, but no, it's my pleasure. Thank you. I am new to the Global Chamber here in San Antonio, Austin. You know, we share the same chapter because we're very close by. San Antonio, Austin, Texas. And I am the founder of my company. It's called Intercultural Talent. We are a training company. We customize and deliver workplace workshops using different tools such as Clifton Strengths, also known as Strengths Finder, other tools such as Toltec Wisdom by Don Miguel Ruiz, the books of Don Miguel, such as the Four Agreements. And we've been around for a little over 10 years. We have facilitated training in around 45 different countries remotely, in 8 different countries in person, and we have trained over 1,000 professionals in the last 10 years. So we're more B2B, we're more business to business. We work with leaders directly to have those talent development conversations with them, what is that they're trying to solve in their workforces, in their teams, in their organizations. And we customize those learning solutions that normally come in the form of workshops and coaching. And we have a team that can help us execute on that. So that's just a little bit about myself. I hope that it's my pleasure to connect in Mexico City. I've served a couple of clients in Mexico City. I grew up going to Mexico City when I lived in Torreón until I finished high school. I went to Mexico City many, many times when it used to be very dangerous back in the 90s. I'm old enough to remember, like, oh, in provincia, like no one, you know, like, ¿cómo que vas a la Ciudad de México? It was so dangerous back then, you know, to go Mexico City. And I'm old enough that, you know, I would call it el DF, el defectuoso, right? I mean, all of us called it DF until, I don't know, yesterday. Then it was renamed to Ciudad de Mexico. It is, I think, one of the best cities of the world. And of course, it's also mi ciudad. I'm a dual citizen, by the way. I do have both citizenships, US and Mexican. So I am only an hour flight away from Mexico City. And it's my pleasure to connect. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Marisa. And yeah, I will be glad if to connect with you, and it will be our honor to start having conversations with you, and let's see what can happen there. Thank you, and let's continue with Mohamed. Thank you for connecting. The representative of, I think, the Turkish Chamber of Commerce is.
Hi.
Hi.
Is my sound okay?
Yes, perfect.
Yeah. Thank you for letting us to join this meeting. It's incredible. I tried to join your meetings, but it was in Spanish. I didn't understand anything, so I left. I didn't have hopes today also, but I said I'll try my chance. And thank you very much. Hi, everybody. I am a Global Chamber member, Iraq advisor. I am located in Turkey and I am specialized in global trade between Turkey and Iraq. I have 20 years of experience if you are thinking of this area. And Marisa, when you are thinking about danger, I take it from we had also a period history of danger, but now it's hopefully stable and growth is happening. And if you have a successful business and successful in few countries, so Iraq has a good potential when it comes to energy construction and also digital transformation. I am representing a company, Turkish company, who are specialized in digital transformation for government services and ministries. So I've shared my contact information and LinkedIn profile, everything on the chat. Love to connect with our Mexican fellows. You have a some we're feeling very warm about Mexico because Iraq has went to the the World Cup final. The final match was in Mexico, and the last time it happened, I think, 30 years ago. So we hope it will bring a good charm. Thank you, everybody.
I'm Mohammed. Are you you're the administrator of the WhatsApp group of Turkish part?
I am a member there.
Oh,
I
okay.
am in that group, but
Okay.
to be honest, I am a little bit far away from WhatsApp right now.
Okay.
It's too noisy. But as I said, I have a LinkedIn. Please feel free to connect, and if you have interested in this area, so I will be more than happy to connect and support. Thank you,
Perfect.
everybody. Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Thank you very
Bye
much.
bye.
Um, if we let's do a little bit of an experiment before everybody leaves, and let's talk about let's have a like 3 minute concentrating exercise of what would be the big elephant that you're trying to get, or if you wanted to connect here in Mexico or abroad, like what's the biggest client that you're looking for, or what's the biggest person that you will have help introduce to into the group? Like if you were thinking about, okay, I'm looking for this kind of business, this kind of person, or I'm looking for the CMO of uh, this big company because I can help them with that. So let's have 3 minutes of thinking about, okay, what's the biggest, or my the the biggest client that I'm looking for, and what can I do for him? Maybe a company, maybe a position in a company. So we can have more of a sense of, okay, what kind of people that we can introduce you to, or we can have as start conversations around those kinds of clients. So let's we have time, so let's do a little bit of that. Um, Emily, tell us a little bit. What is the big elephant that you're looking for, or
I'm looking for somebody who actually understands the need for resilience planning that really can lead in that direction,
okay,
because without that, it just doesn't work. So I
okay,
need somebody who actually believes that they have to be resilient and they have to be able to get through disruptions without tanking. And it's really got to start from the top of the company. It really does. The
okay,
other thing I'm looking for is board positions. If anybody knows where a senior woman should be on a board, please call me,
okay.
because that's the other thing I'm looking for, but separate from my corporation. But
So that one last part was a senior woman in a C-level environment.
a
Yes,
board, a
a board.
board position,
Oh,
non-executive director kind of
okay,
thing. And it's got
okay,
to be remote, because I can't live wherever it is. And I have to be able to go there whenever, and they have to fly me there wherever it is. And they have to pay me because I'm not doing it for free. There's a lot of volunteer board positions, but not doing that.
okay, okay, okay. Um, Thank you, Emily. Marisa, did you raise
I
your
wanted,
hand?
yes, I wanted to ask Emily, where are you located?
I'm in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and Naples, Florida, but I'm British and American, so I live in London as well. But
Okay, but in the US, in Florida, you said?
yeah, I'm Florida, Naples, which is on the Gulf of Mexico, very down
Mhm.
south. Yeah. And
Okay, yeah, but
but
you're looking for a paid board position, not like a
mm,
nonprofit board.
mm, no.
Okay, I see. Okay. I mean, there's always need for, nonprofits are always looking for good board members.
I know.
But yeah,
I
but
can't,
they are
yeah,
voluntary, correct.
I can't do that right
I
now.
understand.
Okay. Thank
Thanks.
you.
Okay.
Sure.
So anyone else would Ar Arturo from Guanajuato. Arturo Samarripa. Good morning. Arturo is from Global Chamber, the executive director of Guanajuato, and tell us a little bit what's Guanajuato or the Bajío region promoting, or what you're promoting. Tell us a little bit. How can we help you uh, get the get get more business in Guanajuato?
Hello, good morning, everyone. I am from Guanajuato, Central Mexico. My name is Arturo Zamaripa, ED from Global Chamber. I've been in Global Chamber for several years, and it's a chapter that's been growing. And actually, now I'm trying to reactivate the chapter because I was absent for a little while, but we keep our members going, and we have a lot of focus on the international trade because Guanajuato, for the geographical location, is key to go right into Arizona. And we have the oceans on the both sides, so we have the entry for merchandise, and it goes all to the center of Mexico. It's called the Bajío, and we have a lot of industries. We have automotive, um, aircraft parts. We have many agriculture opportunities, and we are welcoming a lot of new businesses. And if you want to establish your business, we can help you with that. We have members that can do all kinds of legal advice if you need some. And I'm here to help you find whatever opportunities you're looking for. If you need something in specific, please write me. I'm gonna leave my information here on the chat. I'll leave you my LinkedIn so that you can send me a message, or a an email can also work. And I know Gabriel has been very active for like quite some time now. And I actually we're gonna be working on some projects later on. Maybe we can work Guanajuato, Mexico City. That's what we're looking for. And that's coming up. And thank you for listening.
Thank you, Arturo. Pablo, what is the biggest elephant that you're looking for?
Okay. Well, first of all, please, Arturo, I will try to contact you, very, if it's possible today or tomorrow, if it's okay for you. And on the other hand, yes, answering the question, the ideal client I'm looking is a CEO or leadership team in a growing organization dealing with complexity, too many priorities, too many initiatives, and not enough clarity on where to focus. So many of them maybe have adopted agile practices, but their teams are still struggling with alignment and execution at scale. So what we do is to help to evolve from doing agile to actually operating with flow. That's the ideal client that we are looking for.
Okay, thank you. Any industry or any particular position that you're looking for?
Well, yes. Well, industry, the flow driven systems, as like the conscious driven or the flow driven, is can apply to almost any kind of industry. I don't want to, I don't like to to make so many generalizations, but we can work with from finance, finance industry to manufacturing to banking and so on. So any any enterprise, any industry that deal with process that they can't control, or they are struggling with too many complexity, that's the kind of industry that we want to work with. Okay, and the position is a CEO or leadership team, and or teams that are more or less, for example, family family companies that are still that are growing and and evolving to make more institutional enterprises. That the kind of industry that we are looking for.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Um, Abram, do you have any like any big elephant that you want to explore?
Well, yes, the chance of getting closer to companies that are willing to or in need of automate certain repetitive tasks, so we can either use AI and automation tools to help them, or also to build a digital transformation strategy, mostly close to marketing. This this is my big elephant, I think, if I'm
Okay.
getting this right.
Okay. Yeah. That's perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Abram. Marisa.
Thank you. Yes, well, I'm looking for connections. Nothing in particular. I can tell you where in my business where we thrive. We work with tech companies a lot that have remote team members. That's a big chunk of our clientele. Mostly post-pandemic, they kept a lot of team members in different countries. They never actually came full-time in person. So we serve a lot of those organizations. We customize and deliver training for them. But we're also very present in the nonprofit sector, whether it's nonprofit organizations with certain missions and causes in developing their teams, their boards of directors. That's why, Emily, when you said you were looking for a board position, I happen to be connected a lot to the nonprofit sector here in Texas. But also internationally, we serve what we call international NGOs, non-governmental organizations. Similarly, as in tech, because they have diverse teams that are connecting remotely, and that's where we tend to thrive. But of course, in learning and development, like Pablo mentioned, we can be pretty much in any industry, anyone who needs training. But those would be IT and NGOs or nonprofits, specifically for remote teams. That's where we tend to get most of our work.
Okay. Thank you, Marisa.
Mhm.
And anyone else? Jesus, would you like to?
Yeah, I'm talking about a big elephant or a large enterprise that I am trying to penetrate. I have a couple of contacts, but Walmart, largest retail in
Okay.
Mexico, at chief operation officer is, the ones that are having problems with uh, POSs, mainly payments, etc.
Chief
Question,
Operation
Gabriel.
Officers of retail companies, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I have good. I'm working with Grupo Salinas, Coppel. I am already there at a good level, but Walmart is huge. Is complex.
Yep.
Has a lot of regional operational guys, etc. So that's it's a long shot, but it's something that I have on my pipeline. It's a target account for
Okay.
everyone, for everyone in the IT industry. But I'm selling the core of those. I am. We have good also with contacts, but in the US, not. I have not been able to penetrate in the Walmart Latin America. That's the headquarters are in Mexico, by instance. So
Yep.
that should be one of my target accounts.
Okay. Let me have a conversation. If you're
Thank you,
going,
Gabriel.
yeah, if you're going to the networking on Thursday, um, remember me to introduce you to David. He has been having conversations with Walmart in the part of finance and creation. So maybe you can start having a conversation with him. Um,
Okay.
yep.
Thank you, Gabriel.
Yeah, you're welcome. Crum, tell us a little bit, like, what will be your biggest elephant here in Mexico?
Hi, I think our big customer can be the big food chains and also health stores. It's herbal stores. It's a lot of herbal stores now. People think to care more for themselves. So food chains is incredible big. The potential is very great, but it's very difficult, of course, because the competitors are too much. But of course, this is our big target group, food
Okay.
chains, retailers.
Okay, perfect. And I think Mohammed, is there anyone like a big elephant that you're looking for, like that big?
For me, I think if your company, I am not from the selling side, I am the buyer side.
Okay,
So if there is any companies in Mexico in general are successful in North America, South America, Europe, and maybe also in GCC countries and thinking of Iraq, but not to know where to start. So this will be the ideal request for me to exchange ideas and see the potential. As I mentioned, the sectors that are booming right now is construction, energy, technology, and high valued products, not food or uh, I don't know, low low value. The more expensive, the much better for me, because now we are going to more valuable products, and the only thing that I am thinking of maybe the manufacturing power of Mexico. It will be one of the few countries that now compete with China's dominance right now. So maybe Brazil, Mexico could have the potential to have a large export deals. So this will be my specific request
so
for my
so
elephant.
just to have it in mind, it's so luxury brands and technology and
Yeah,
people that want to introduce and yeah, and have
yeah,
probably a conversation with you to see what will be blooming there in and construction.
yeah. Now, for example, Turkey and Iraq, we have almost $1 billion US each month trade uh, value. But now Turkey is also losing ground because the competitor is very high, and unfortunately, Turkey is suffering from inflation. So they are losing some market. But now the Chinese dominance are started also to show their their capability. But I think even as I mentioned, not luxury brand, high value, like for
Okay,
example, technology when it comes to construction, raw materials, but not very cheap products. We are aiming for a little bit high valued products, and it's the best what you offer. For example, in Turkey is famous for textile or something like that. So in Mexico, which companies are how you say the champions of exports, and they want to expand, so they are an ideal elephant for me. It doesn't matter if it's small or big, no problem.
yeah. Okay, perfect. Well, thank you very much for attending to this meeting. We are having our our we had a change of a schedule here in Mexico, and we are going to have the meetings of Global Chamber online meetings. We will keep having them in the first Tuesday of every month, and in the first Thursday of every month. Um, we're having a offline live event of networking prior to board meeting of clients and members of Global Chambers. If you want to know a little bit more about this event, please contact me or Sandra. We will be glad to send you more information. So this is only if you're here in Mexico City, because it will be live. But after this, well, thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for expanding this community, and let's create more business, and let's expand without losing our peace of mind. Thank you very much. Have a great day, and see you soon next month. And wait for the last Tuesday of this month. It will be um, a new training opportunity that will be in Spanish only, and it will be on AI and computing with one of our members, Luis Mendez. He will be telling us about the importance of AI and automatizations. Isn't it, Pablo?
Yes, everything. Sorry.
Okay. Thank you very much. Have a great day and grow your business.
Muchas gracias.
Ciao.
Hasta
Thank
luego.
you,
Gracias.
Gabriel.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Have a nice
Gracias.
day.